Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Yeah, cause this ain't the show.
You could say that on X
So,
Spaces, on
this
YouTube,
portal
Discord.
So, when the ref looking at you, and then he say, "Are you ready?" And then he look at me, and he say, "Are you ready?" Yo, that's when it's real.
You seen how a nigga spit, see how a nigga hit. Shots fired, Desert E with the extended clip. Kept asking for it, so that's what he finna get. Yeah, got a plan in my punchline, now he wanna quit. Stainless on the apron, the greatest to ever do this shit. Next up, sports. Right now, you on stupid shit. Your arms too short to box with guard, and Stainless is a boxing guard. Let's make the altar call. Your prayers answered. They pray and asking, I'ma pray that man tip. We taking chances, vibrating enhancers, blazing accurate, taping, tapping, his face with jabs. He can't understand it. These A-side tactics, yeah, you next up a Stainless classic. Now we at border wars, towel in the corner for him, full counter shoulder roller. Told you I was gonna show him Stainless versus Lil Homie. Skateboard and keep it rolling. Hush over the crowd, that's how you know it's over for us.
One way in, one way out.
That's what happened when you bring your mouth. What was you saying, nigga?
One way in, one way out.
Stand that A count off a flash knockdown. What was you saying, nigga?
One way in, one way out.
Touch gloves, fight when the bell sound. What was you saying, nigga?
One way in, one way out.
That's what happened when you run your mouth. What was you saying, nigga?
It's the hot one. You will get dropped, this left straight, hit like a shotgun. Body bag him, this that Fury, but it ain't tight, son. I ain't the one to trade with. Pack him up and leave the ring stainless. This overhand to leave his box brainless. He getting stopped, you see his tank fading. Don't call up talking tough if you ain't down to run the fade. Let's make border wars so you can stand on what you saying. Knock him out and celebrate. It's flags everywhere. What's this, the PR Day parade? Super chatter, angel face. Rest in peace to Spider Rico. We is meat till it's day. Whoa, they right hook to his body, hit him like a 4-8. Follow up to the noggin, wobble like Bacole. Stop the noise. He woke up and hear the doctor voice. This the purge, I ain't got no choice. This border wars, shout the boxing voice.
One way in, one way out.
That's what happened when you ran your mouth. What was you saying, nigga?
One way in, one way out.
Stand that A count off a flash knockdown. What was you saying, nigga?
One way in, one way out.
Touch gloves, fight when the bell sound. What was you saying, nigga?
One way in, one way out.
That's what happened when you run your mouth. What was you saying, nigga?
One way in, one way out.
That's what happened when you run your mouth. What was you saying, nigga?
One way in, one way out.
Stand that A count off a flash knockdown. What was you saying, nigga?
One way in, one way out.
Touch gloves, fight when the bell sound. What was you saying, nigga? That's what happened when you run your mouth. What was you saying, nigga?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio presents to you Border Wars. Come out and play. Yes, sir. Saturday, August 2nd. It's going down. We are 10 days out. 4 p.m. Central Time. Right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. Join us for our USA Amateur Boxing event where we put on The Purge right here on YouTube. If you want to join us live, come on out to Wisconsin, Watertown, Wisconsin, 104 Simpton Street in Watertown. Shout out to our sponsors making this possible. Double E Boxing Podcast. Salute, salute. Shout out to Cruiserweight Jermaine Howlett, Sarafina Boxing Management, B3 Sports Picks, King Cam Walker, shout out Kamari Walker, DIBO, WBC, USA Boxing, True Media Boxing Podcast, shout out Coach Malachi. And obviously, Old School Boxing for housing us, holding the beautiful event. And can't forget Fight Book. Can't forget Fightbook, man. Shout out to all our sponsors making this possible. Shout out to DEFCON as well for allowing us to host this event in their beautiful facility. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, we are here to tell you that we're 10 days out, but we did lose what could have been a main event in Chino, our heavyweight versus Rocky Rodriguez, back call heavyweight. Rocky got the big stoppage win over James Benitez from Atlanta and was about to be put in a title shot because, you know, Chino was eligible. And he'd been fighting in Border Wars for so long, you know, it was time to give him a title shot. And while Rocky wasn't necessarily meeting all the criteria, it was approved. Unfortunately, that fight is now off. Rocky hurt himself at 6 a.m. this morning. I received a message from Rocky Rodriguez saying that he hurt his back pretty bad while sparring last night, and he's out of the event. So it is a blow without a doubt. But as of right now, we still have 21 bouts scheduled with quite a few community members and quite a few of Adrian's fighters. Adrian also being a community member, a trainer in this community who trains not only amateurs but professionals. He has a bunch of his fighters on the card. Our main event still stands. We got Tip from the Thump Yard taking on El Lobo. But that reminds me, Tip's stablemate pulled out yesterday, so, you know, Tip is traveling alone. Brendan Price, or Brendan, I know that, he pulled out yesterday as well. It's getting nasty, man. It's getting nasty. But like I said, we still got 21 bouts. But that's the main event. Tip versus Lobo. The community's been wanting it. Shout out to Tip for delivering it. Shout out to Lobo for stepping up to the plate. We got the big punching Miles Austin just did his Border Wars interview, and he is going to be taking on Justin Yancey. Justin Yancey will be making his debut here on Border Wars. We hadn't seen him yet. Then we have Michael Bowie, another community member, taking on an Adrian Rowan old school boxing club fighter in Andres Gomez. Then we got the return of Emperor King, past opponent of Tip Bellis, coming back now, trained by Adrian Rowan, coming out of that old school boxing club. He's going to be taking on Courtney Greiserson. So shout out to Emperor King. Many don't return. Sometimes these guys do what we've been reporting all this fight buildup, which is sign up and pull out and don't show up. But Trevor, a.k.a. Emperor King, did show up, stepped up to the plate, had an amazing ring walk, a great performance, fell short versus Tip, dust himself off, and is getting back in the ring. Something I wish some of you guys would do versus just talking or versus taking your loss and walking away. So shout out to Emperor King for returning. Fernando Camarena, future star coming out of that old school boxing gym, one of Adrian Rowan's top fighters. He's going to be taking on Romeo Farfang. And he is from Illinois. Then we got another Adrian Rowan fighter, Alexis Luna. We could not find him anybody in the community. The only dude that wanted to fight him was not on his level, and that was Otto, who also went on to pull out. So Luna was matched with a Wyoming fighter, Ilan Herrera. So it will be two Mexicans going at it. Then we got Aldo Medina coming from California, East LA, out of that Javier Caputillo Boxing Academy. So Aldo Medina and Javier Caputillo will be in the building. And they're going to be taking on Matt Canchero from Oregon. So shout out to Javier Caputillo. Coach Caputillo listens to the show, and he's such a, great guy. I mean, he literally put his fighter in an amateur fight all the way in Watertown, Wisconsin, because he's a fan of the show. So we get to chill with Javier and meet his fighter Aldo. Jesus Chavez from Fuentes Boxing in Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know if this guy's revealed himself, but he makes me feel he's a fan of the show because he's coming from Phoenix all the way to Watertown to get a squabble in. He's going to be taking on Troy Spann from Savage Fit Boxing. Then we got Kevin Ingle. He is from the community. He's going to be taking on Juan the Laughing Joke Pubang from Brew City Boxing. And we also got OC the Boss. He's taking on Florida's own Anthony Forbes. We know Forbes in the community. He's 2-1. One loss to Big Bay. And now going in the toughest fight of his career versus the most experienced fighter in OC the Boss. OC the Boss has everything to prove and everything to lose because he's the one saying he could beat CYP. But if you can't get past Anthony Forbes, how you going to beat CYP? Hainsley Bobo is an Anthony Forbes stablemate, and he's making his debut coming out of that Daytona Beach, Florida area. Shout out to the Florida boys that did not drop out. He's going to be fighting at 176 pounds. He's going to be taking on Donta Freeman out of the Golden Touch Boxing in Racine, Wisconsin. Then we got Jacob Deonda, another TBV community member, coming from Fuentes Boxing in Phoenix, Arizona. And he is in the 156-pound division. He's going to be taking on Eduardo Colin. Is that Colon or is that yeah, that's Colin. And he's from Illinois. Amarius Wyatt, during this morning show, super chatted that we canceled his fight, so we put him back on. Now we know you're live. He doesn't have a gym. He's the community member. He's taking on Darnell Smith from Brew City. Brew City is out there in that Milwaukee, Illinois, all that area. So, it's community versus Milwaukee. Then we got another Adrian Rowan fighter, Brandon Olivos, taking on Ray Rivera. Ray doesn't have a boxing gym or state claim, trying to keep it suspicious and mysterious. We got Max Hollister, Adrian Rowan's big young heavyweight, 203 pounds. He's going to be taking on Miguel Mercado from Brew City Boxing. I hope that Maestro is listening because you pulled out and we could have just right now given you the title fight with Chino because Chino is eligible and paid his fees and his belt fees. You'd have just got a title shot, We could have took you out that fight that you didn't want with Chaparro, and you would have got a last-minute title shot just like real boxing, man. Shit happens, bruh. But you ain't come, but hey, you got 10 days. If you want to change your mind, let me know, because Chino wants to fight. We need a heavyweight, and it got to be a Masters heavyweight. Got to be 35+, 2-minute fight. Got to be a Masters book. We also have Gage Carlino, 176 pounds. He's going to be taking on Perry Lee. Gage coming out that Tenacious Boxing Club in Milwaukee, and Perry Lee also from Milwaukee. We got Ray Sifo taking on Luba, I don't know. We're going to go with Asada. Assad is the last name from Brew City. So that's Oregon versus Brew City. Dallas Perez, also from Milwaukee, taking on a Wisconsin fighter from Tenacious Boxing Club in Natalia Tovar. We got Diego Arroyo from B-Town Boxing in Illinois, taking on Dion Major in Maryville, Indiana. And then the fighter that you didn't want to fight, Maestro, because he didn't respond, is still fighting. He's still fighting. And he is Jose Martin Chaparro, 203 plus, taking on Daniel Galesson. Galesson, also from Milwaukee, since you didn't take that fight. We got Frank Christine from the Tenacious Boxing Club. He's going to be taking on Anthony Rodriguez from Boxing Saves Lives in Racine, Wisconsin. Arnold Garcia from Tenacious Boxing Club, also fighting Brian Rivera. And Justin Rosado from Milwaukee, fighting Ricardo Castillo from Illinois. And I just, while reading this off, we just matched 2 more fights. So those were read off to you, but that was more than 21, totaling 23 fights just got made last minute. So again, for anybody that still wants to join, you still got time. You still got time, 10 days out. And the more that people fall out, the more of an opportunity it gives you to take over the show and really put on a show, you know? But if you want to call in and talk some Border Wars, the time is now. Shout out to Lobo, always providing footage. Today's footage is here. No, that's Monday. This today's. Why isn't it opening? What? Boy. I don't know. You might want to resend me that file, or is it? Let me go to Chrome, bro. I don't know. These browsers be tweaking. But once again, if you're trying to call in, now is the time. We're taking callers. We're talking Border Wars. We got 23 fights still left. We got some big names still on the card. Shout out to Lobo. Shout out to Tip, OC, Alexis Luna, Fernando Camarena, so many others. I don't even want to go down that because, you know, I'll forget a name. Anthony Forbes, Hansley Bobo for, you know, stepping up to the plate and not falling out. Oh, yeah, there's something wrong with your file, champ. Or maybe Instagram is fucked up. It's not letting me open none of these. Huh, that's stupid strange. Hey, man, we tried though, right? Phone lines open if you want to call in. Now is the time. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's Instagram, bro, because it's not opening. He sent that file again. It still didn't open. Damn, you want to lose, Tip? Why? He said, I hope I lose. Get me up out this community. That's nasty. Why would you want to lose, bro? I don't want to lose. Demo, you talking about play your footage. Won't you take a fight? I ain't playing nobody footage that ain't fighting. Y'all go sit down somewhere. If you want to call in, now is the time. Yes, sir. We are 10 days out. August 2nd, it's going down. Shout out to everybody still. Oh, shit. Just got another cancellation. Shout out to Kevin from the community. He's out. He's out. All right. I guess he heard his name and realized, hold up, let me cancel. Brings us back down to 22. Still better than Vegas, man. We still got more fights than Vegas. And we're back actually at 24. We got the matchmaker in the back working hard, you know, making sure we stay above 20 plus fights. But if you want to call in, now is the time. If not, that is the show update. 10 days out. Get your tickets. You can order tickets right now online via Nesta Gibbs. Just DM me and we'll get it done. We got a couple of ringside seats still left. Few VIP tables still left, but you got to get in where you fit in. I don't know what you're talking about, Demo. You ain't signed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You talking about October? I see you in October, B. I got to deal with this card. Think about me as a promoter. Do Bob Arum be talking about another fight card that he's about to throw during a press conference for the fight card he is throwing? I gotta, focus on the fighters that are fighting, prioritize them, respect them, and then when it's time to look for new fighters, show your footage.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. So 20 niggas pulled out. That's what happened.
I mean, your thump yard stablemate pulled out this morning.
Hello?
You hear me? Look, phone don't work in DMV area, man. Crazy. Demo.
Yo,
Yo.
hey, the reason I was trying to get you to play because you told us to send the videos in to see who was trying to fight. Now I get the whole August thing. So yeah, I won't even really just ask too much no more until y'all ready for that. But because I done heard you say 100 people done pulled out. If anybody done pulled out that got their funds already and you want to pass it on and you need somebody to jump in, I'll do that. If not, then yeah, I'll just see you in October. But yeah, I'm one of the ones that's dead serious. I'm not with the plan and shit like this. This to me, I've been taking serious behind the scenes for real. So yeah, October, I'm ready. Other than that, if somebody got some funds they passing on, then I won't even keep on asking. But I only sent it because y'all kept saying in the group, if you want your footage played, send the videos to boxingvoice.com, boxingvoice@yahoo, whatever. So that's the reason I sent that shit. I wasn't trying to just press the issue knowing I ain't got to fight for August. But yeah, just wanted to tap in. So yeah, I'll be ready come October. So count me down for 160. Whoever that's around that weight, novice or whatever. I don't want to take on no super experienced dude or no shit like that. But yeah, I'm not sitting around playing and doing no ducking. You ain't got to worry about that. My name gonna be solidified. But I'm gonna tap back in.
I tip. What up?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, man. 30 niggas pulled out. It's crazy.
I was saying your stablemate pulled out yesterday, bro.
Yeah, he told me he was gonna do it.
Crazy.
Yeah. So what happened, man? What happened? It's wild. But y'all don't get no promo from me, man. Y'all viewers, y'all don't get no. There was too much disrespect leading up, man. Y'all don't get no promo, We was overshadowed by Keem, you know what I'm saying? Keem was the main event. And then Keem said he wasn't fighting, Then it was Rocky and Chino. Then Chino get injured. You know what I'm saying? Or Rocky, whichever one. You know what I'm saying? And then the simple fact that I did all the promo. I did all the talking leading up to this Border Wars. I carried this shit. I literally carried this shit. And all I asked for was just some help, you know what I'm saying? Just, so we could make the event big. And we couldn't even get that,
The event's bigger than the last Watertown event and it's bigger than the Las Vegas event. It's got more fights.
Hey, man. That's cool, but as far as the community goes, who's the name?
It got more community fights too. So
who are the names?
Look, 1, 2, you and Lobo, that's from community. Miles, Justin, that's 4. Michael, that's 5. Andre is Adrian's fighter, that's 6. Emperor King, that's 7. Courtney is 8. Fernando is
Bro,
8. What?
bro, we gotta be realistic here. Literally, me and Miles and you know what I'm saying, Michael every now and then are the only 3 people who call into
Yeah,
the
but that
show.
don't mean the other people. That don't
That's
mean
what
the
I
other
mean.
people not from the community though.
Nah, bro, I've never even
Everybody,
heard
listen.
of the other
Everybody
dude.
don't have your confidence, and is gonna be calling in to do what you do. But that don't mean they not part of the community.
I, I'm unaware of these other people you mentioning.
That's
I'm
all right.
unaware.
That's all right. But they community members.
I mean, I ain't never heard of the dude Adrian Trainer, and I don't mean no disrespect by
You.
that, but I just never heard of his name.
So
I,
Fernando
I,
Camarena fought on the same one as you. What you talking about?
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the other one you just named. I've never heard of that
That's
dude.
the dude with the weighted vest doing backwards fucking pat work on the treadmill. That's who Michael's fighting.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know who that is.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. He don't gotta call in. He
Like,
submitted footage. He
but that's my
submitted
point.
footage
Like,
to promote his fight.
people,
He put it.
people
He
don't
did
know
he
these
did
people.
promo
Like,
videos like to promote his
they
fight.
don't talk to the audience. Like, at least I've talked to Michael. I've talked to Michael at least on Johnny's podcast. You know what I'm saying? We've heard him call in. He somehow had a wrench. He somehow had a wrench. That's how we really found out about him. He had a wrench, and we don't know where this wrench came from. But he got a wrench. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? At least we've heard him and Miles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they call in, but these other guys, they don't call in. Like, it was so much talk about a lack of promo. Like, literally none of these other people promoted anything. Like, nobody talked about Border Wars. No one, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I propped this fight up so fucking much. I propped this fight up so fucking much. And, oh, my bad. Oh, that's JV. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did the dirty work. I did the dirty work for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no respect from the community members, you know what I'm saying? And the niggas fighting on the card. You know what I'm saying? But niggas want more. Niggas want more out of others. Like, I don't get it, bro. I told you after the last time, I'm not doing no more promo because I just found it disrespectful. It was disrespectful. Like, what we doing? Like, these other dudes ain't even worth being on the main event because they don't talk, they don't hype each other, they don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And this the thanks we get. Fuck out of here, man. But TBX, we gonna do what we do. TBX, we gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We carry the show, we gonna steal the show, man. It just is what it is. One lose a draw. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. I went. I like the preparation for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the amount of hours I had to work leading up, like, literally, I've been working 11-hour shifts every fucking day, bro. I get in the gym, niggas is leaving the gym by the time I get in the gym. Like a nigga better put me that. A nigga better not lose to me. All I'm gonna say this next. A nigga better not lose to me come Saturday, bro.
But
A nigga better
but
not.
you
A
said
nigga better not lose. No,
oh
I'm
because
just
you
telling
saying
you the
this ain't
truth,
the
bro.
best version of you.
I'm just telling you the truth. A nigga better not lose to me come Saturday. All this tip ain't as skilled, this, that, and the third. A nigga better not lose to me come Saturday, bro. I've been busting my ass off, stressing my ass off at work, getting out late, trying to rush to the gym. An hour just to get to my gym. An hour from my job to get to the gym, get about an hour or two, you know what I'm saying, in that bitch, just trying to work my ass off. Like, I did barely even spar. I probably sparred like 3 times. A lot of you not. Probably sparred like 3 times, bro. I ain't getting no mid work leading up to this shit. Like shit just been funky, bro. Keep it a bean, shit just been funky. But I've been on hush. Shit just been funky. But I'm coming in to beat ass, respectfully. I'm coming in to do what I do. Niggas want to see me lose. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
I hear you, champ.
So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Like, yeah, I'm walking away with something. It's like I said last time. I'm walking away. When I go somewhere, nah. I'm walking away with something. We gonna take something. Guarantee we gonna take something. But yeah, man, there's a lot of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But energy gonna change on fight night. So that's all I'm gonna say. Energy's gonna change on fight night. You know what I'm saying? We coming. Shout out to all them niggas that pulled out too, man. Shout out to all them niggas that pulled out. Shout out to all them niggas who just be typing in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Won't take a fight. You know, shit just funny out here, man. Shit just funny. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let you go.
All right. Michael, motorcycle. Yo. Michael, you gotta unmute, brother. Michael. All right. You got to jump out, jump back in if you're trying to get this done, homie. All right.
My bad, I was with a customer because I'm at work right now, bro. Hear me?
Yep.
Oh no. So I was reading the chat because I'm like in and out, bro, because I'm at work. So I had already told you that I couldn't make it to the Wisconsin because you said you were gonna do it in Vegas. So I was trying to see if I can send you, since everybody's saying I'm ducking and I don't have a book or whatever. So just to shut everybody up, if I already messaged you, but you said it was the Wisconsin. Is there any way I can send you, or I don't know when's the date for the Vegas, so I can have my fight already locked in or my spot? You didn't mention when you're gonna do the Vegas one. You just said
we
you're
don't
gonna move to
know.
Wisconsin.
We don't know what we're gonna do next, bro. We gotta get past this one. What if this was a failure?
Yeah,
I got tickets I gotta sell.
because
And all y'all pulling out.
yeah, because this one, like I told you right now, I couldn't leave because some people are taking vacation. So and then so I'm just trying to figure it out because I have my own business, but it's a family business, so that's why I was like, that's not gonna work. So but I was, if it's cool, like once you finish this one or the next one, or whatever, if you have the date, just let me know so I can send you the money, and then you can post it and show everybody I'm not ducking, and I'll show. And then if I was trying to show my book list, I just didn't have it on me, and I already got my book, so there's no excuses. So I don't want to hear nobody saying I'm fucking ducking. And I'm on this call. I'm at work. I'm always at work. So when that says I'm on the chat, I'm actually at work. But I'm in and out, and I support the show. I always super chat. I try to support. But shout out all the guys that are fighting, all the guys that are even the guys that talk shit. You guys are gonna fight. Just like you got. I'm supporting. I hope you guys support when I fight here in Vegas or wherever Ness does the show where I can go. But we're tuning in, man. We're the community is supporting all you guys. Win or lose. Shout out to all the guys pulling up. And this is gonna be my first time tuning in at Border Wars because I've never seen one live. I think I just seen replays. But shout out Ness for setting it up though. Have a good one, guys.
All right. Last call for callers. Last call for callers. If you're trying to call in, promote your show, ask questions about Border Wars, now is the time. Now is the time. Discord available. X Spaces also available. Shout out to Miles Austin in the chat. Looking like pound for pound #1 in the chat. Drop a bomb for the status. Jay Will, welcome to the contender status. Sean King James, welcome to the prospect level. Salute, salute. All right, man, that's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. We're back at it tomorrow with another Border Wars show. This one's going to be an Unguarded with Michael Bowie, who is fighting and taking on an Adrian Rowan fight. Uh-oh. Last minute caller, Justin Yancey finally pulling up. Yancy. Yancy. Yo. All right, let's see if we could get him reconnected. Yancy, you there? Yo, Yancy, are you there? You gotta unmute.
Yes.
We hear
Yes.
you,
Can
we
you hear
hear
me?
you, we hear you.
My bad. I have to put the headphones on. I just got off work,
Say what?
so I said I heard that I don't call in enough, so I guess I need to start calling in more. My bad. But shit. Yeah, we're 10 days out. I yesterday at practice I got like 8 rounds in. Man, I'm just ready for this fight, bro. I know I'm the underdog, as you say, but just because I haven't fought on one of your cards before, that's the only reason why you're saying that. After this fight, I'll definitely be the favorite in the next fight. So I was just trying to make sure I call in and make sure people actually hear my voice. Since Tip said I don't call in and I'm not a part of the community.
Yeah, man. Tip say he carrying a card, man.
I guess so. I mean, literally, me and Miles been trying to hype up our fight. Like anytime I call in, he calls in. Anytime I hear him, I call in. So it's not I don't I dude, I know he works the 11-hour shifts. I don't know what he does, but I'm not even allowed to be touching my phone at work. So I try to just watch the show on YouTube and just set it up somewhere, but I can't call in most of the time. Like this is the time I get off. So like the morning shows, I can never call in. But I guess I'll start calling in at the afternoon shows and shit. What's up, baby girl?
All good,
But
all
yeah,
good.
yeah, 10 days out. Miles, I'm excited to fight you, bro. You put on a good performance against Lobo, so I'm trying to make my name off of you. So good luck, bro. I hope you're training hard.
You
Peace
broke
out,
up,
Ness.
Chen. All right. Kind of went out.
Peace, bro.
All
My
right.
bad, bro. Good luck to Miles, bro.
All right, all right. Anybody else trying to call in? Is anybody else trying to call in? I know, hey, Forbes, you gotta help Bobo out. He hasn't figured it out how to do it, man. He hasn't figured it out. But I guess we done, man. Okay, Benitez.
Yo, what's up, Nash? You hear me?
Yep.
Hey, man, this some BS right here. What you got going on, man? Like, why you had to do a show about Rocky, man? Like, he ain't deserve this. You got all these other clowns in the community and everything that did a fake sign up, want to do fake promotion,
This
want to do
some
all
back
this other
call
stuff.
shit.
But
This really what you about to
this
do
ain't no,
right now?
this ain't no back
Like,
call
come
shit,
on,
man.
bro.
This
Like,
shit's just
at
disgraceful.
what point do you be a
This ain't.
friend to me?
I am being a friend to you, Ness.
Really?
It's like,
Really?
yo,
Because it
man, like,
seems
didn't
like everybody in the
he had a
back
real
call
injury,
pulled out. Let's do a
bro?
count. James from the back
What?
call pulled out.
When did I sign up?
Alex
Yo,
from the
when did I
back call.
sign up?
You agreed
When
to
did I
the
sign up?
Supermax fight, yes or no?
I said no, 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 no,
You
no, no.
agreed,
I
yes
said
or
I'll
no?
let you know. I
Okay.
said
No,
I'll
no,
let you
no.
know.
You
I said
agreed.
I'll let you know.
You
Man,
can't
fuck
pull
out of
out of
here.
something you didn't agree to, but that's cool. Now we're gonna lie.
Are you fucking
So we
serious?
got
Oh
James,
Lord,
Alex, Rocky. Anybody else? Anybody else
man,
you
look, bro.
remember?
Ness, you know, you on some clown shit today with this right here.
Okay.
But it is what it is. It is what it is, though, Ness, man. You know, like, hey, Tips started the show like I always been saying. I know Tips gonna get the knockout. You can believe anything else, like Lobo's gonna come in there and put up a good fight. I doubt it. You know, shout out to Miles for actually improving. Shout out to Yancey for showing up. Those are going to be the two glamour fights. OC, I don't know if he's gonna be healthy enough to make it to the ring, but I hope he does. You know, if he does, you know, he probably gonna give us a good performance as well. But Ness, man. It's other people that you should be actually putting on the chopping block besides the guys that have been supporting you for all these
Whose
years
fight
and
just got
everything.
canceled? Is there a bigger fight in the community that just got canceled? Come on, bro.
I mean,
Knock it
but shit,
off,
but then he
man.
then he give didn't he give bro injury is a real valid reason though compared to some of
And
these
I
other
never
guys.
said it wasn't. I read his excuse. Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, bro, but what about some of the other guys that backed out? What were their excuses? I'm just asking you a question.
Some of the
They just
other
said it,
guys
what they say.
aren't
I
Chino
just say,
and Rocky. Some of the other
oh, so they
guys
get a
didn't
pass.
stop James.
So they get a
So
pass. That's cool. That's
no,
cool.
their
That's cool.
fight
But
just
they get a
isn't
pass
as
though.
big, my brother. It's just not as big. Like, you trying to minimize
Man,
this fight to take some heat off of the
no,
Rocky's back. Like, bro, the fight was big. The shit was talked about. Motherfuckers just talk
no,
shit on air
no.
48 hours
Ness,
ago. Like,
Ness.
what are you talking about?
Ness, I'm not trying to minimize this fight. What I'm trying to say is with Border Wars, with how Border Wars is, it's a big event in total. So every fight on there is big because it's probably the biggest stage in amateur boxing, in my opinion, with the most viewership. And all these people doing these pullouts and everything like that, they're actually hurting the quality of the event, and actually disrespectful to you, in my personal opinion, by even doing this fake promotion. So with that being said, hopefully you can get like going forward for some of these guys that backed out for bullshit reasons, they can actually just cough up some bread for real. Or other than that, get kicked from the show. That's just how I look at it, Ness.
I think I'm gonna
But
transition to sparring wars. It's just is easier for people,
man,
you know.
these
And
niggas ain't got no heart. That's what you're saying. They ain't got no heart. Just say it. They ain't got no heart. But it's
no,
cool
it's
though.
just
It's cool
easier.
though.
It's just easier too because you don't have to abide by weight classes. You could do like catch weights because people are bigger. The rules are different, so it's easier to match. You don't have to follow by masters. I could still
Man,
spar you regardless,
I
or
mean,
spar Mex regardless.
that's
USA
true.
limits things, so the good matchups that people probably wouldn't back out for and people probably would get excited to come see, we really can't make.
But you know what, Ness? You know what's more meaningful than that? Giving somebody a win or a loss on their record and everything like that they can't remove. That
You
means more to
absolutely
me than
right. I
just
mean,
for a
that's
win
what
to
I
spark.
thought. That's what I thought. But
That's why I say.
we
That's why
get
I say
more and
these
more
guys ain't got no
community
heart for
members
that.
that pull out. So
Is what it is. Is what it is, Ness, man. I think every day for everybody that, even myself, man, you should just go ahead and just run down the list every day and just diss us or whatever the fuck, because there's a lot
it
more
ain't
names I
worth
pulled
it.
out that you're not gonna call out the same. See, but you know what, then, Ness?
I just had a
I don't know
report
what to
on
say.
this, bro. This is what's happening
I
now.
know.
People
I
thought
know.
this fight was still happening, so I had a report. It ain't nothing personal.
Hey, well,
I mean,
hey,
imagine the
man,
people
shout.
that's allegedly coming to see the fight. Now they probably don't
Oh,
want
they
to
ain't
come.
coming. Yeah, they ain't coming because that's messing with Chino's ticket sales. So they ain't coming either.
No,
So
and that's another thing. We don't even got a replacement for Chino. Man, this shit about to be a disaster. That dude sells mad tickets, and now we don't even got to fight for him. Shit crazy.
it is crazy. And that's as always, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the community, man. I respect what you're doing and you keep it up, man. And y'all that all these pump fakers in the community or whatever, man. Y'all just need to shut up, man. I'm out next. Peace.
Yeah, man. I need a heavyweight, man. Any last minute heavyweights, we'll take it, man. We'll take it. We need somebody for Chino. We got a special feature.
Yo, you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's a shame. As somebody that fought on Border Wars, it's just not a good look, man. I know, I'm not fighting on this one, but I would like to fight on ones in the future. And I don't want you to have to transition to sparring wars to be able to get a card off because people, I don't know, I guess the fight's getting closer and the nerves getting to them, or they listening to people like Jay Benitez and them talk trash about myself or about CYP and others that's been lost, and that scaring them off, which it shouldn't, because you're only as good as your last performance. Yeah, they talking shit now, but if I come back and fight Jay Benitez, when I come back and knock him out, well, they're gonna be talking about me knocking out Jay Benitez and not the fact that I got stopped by Supermax. Right now, they talking about Supermax stopping me, not the fact that he got knocked out by Smoke him out jail, that he hadn't won a fight
You breaking up.
until then.
You start breaking up when you were saying Supermax got knocked
We got
out.
to wars and
Damn. You breaking up, champ.
but I was saying, like, he breaking up still.
Yeah.
You hear me better now?
Yeah.
like I was saying, the people are talking about stopping me, not him getting knocked out, smoking my J. But I feel like these people hear the trash talk and they feel like, well, I don't they get nervous now because they don't want to be the subject of the trash talk for the next however long
Yeah,
because they get out there and they don't perform. But you only as good as your last performance.
yeah.
So you know if you're gonna sign up, you got to be serious about it because again, we were trying to. I want to be able to come back and fight on Border Wars with USA Boxing, so it's on my record. I don't want us to have to switch to sparring wars or whatever, or just stop doing them period because people signing up and pulling out. But I'm still excited about the event. I want the fights that are gonna happen. I'm excited to watch. I can't be there, and I'm not fighting on this one. I still want to watch it, and I'm still putting in work, hoping soon I can return to Border Wars and give a better performance than I had last time. But that's all I got now.
I Yeah, man. Maestro, I see you in the chat. Of course, Chino a heavyweight, man. Come get this work. Come get this Chino work, man. Come get this Chino work right here. He's shorter than you. No reason for you not to take this work. He sell tickets, so you gonna get to beat him in front of his whole squad if you could do it. Come get this work, man. But you got to be a Masters, though. I did forget that. He's 40 or something. You got to be at least 35 plus to be able to fight him. Your guy ain't drop out. You keep saying that. Chaparro is still here. You just ain't. You dropped out because you wanted him to respond to you. He's still here. He still got to fight, champ. Your guy ain't drop out. You dropped out. Darian Barbarian. Darian. Darian, or is it just Barbarian? I don't know. Brother, you there? Bro. 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 I guess he don't know how to jump on, man. We need somebody to help him. Darian. Champ. Darian, what up? You got a request if you're trying to talk. Last call for callers. We got Miles on the check-in.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? What's going on? Nothing, just calling in. I heard Justin Yancey calling. We got 10 days out. The biggest compliment I can get to Justin Yancey is working as hard as I can. You see what I'm saying? Like, we trying to hit the best fight of the night. That's just what it is. On the sparring wars thing, the biggest compliment that I have is telling people, oh, yeah, I'm an amateur. You can look me up on BoxRec. So, in that aspect, I'd always say, stick with that. But I do understand what you're saying. That's like, I don't know. I have to sit and talk to you because I'm kind of invested with the USA Boxing, but I will still, come out and support and
Nah, me
put on the
too.
gloves.
Me
So
too. It's just they making it so difficult. You feel me? They making me feel like it's
yeah,
not worth it. Like they don't want to do it
it,
because
it,
it's
it,
like everybody sign up. Then the closer it get,
yeah.
they drop off.
But I'm gonna give y'all this. So I lost in Vegas. Not only did let me see, the winner got a belt, got they got the jewelry around their neck. I believe they got a shirt, like, and you get interviews. So the end of the day is you're promoting yourself. You're getting an opportunity on somebody else's platform. So me and Lobos, that fight. I haven't currently looked at, our fight individually, but altogether 16,000 people watched the fight. So that right there is a benefit. Yeah, you got to pay a little out of pocket, but I mean, you always got to do that. You see what I'm saying? I forget the saying, but it costs to pay. Like you got to do it. Like everything good, it's either gonna, it's either gonna be hard work. You gonna have to put on, you gonna have to put some type of money into it. So it's just, on how dedicated you are to seeing how good you are. Like, yeah, you might win, you might lose, but at the end of the day, you got in, you put the gloves on. Can't nobody take that away from you. That's the whole thing behind it. But yeah, I'm excited. We still driving down to Wisconsin. I think it's a 12-hour drive. We gonna have fun with it. We coming back with a dub. Tip called. Then it's a few people that is promoting that fight. I don't know if his name is Mike Kilby, just of course. Lobos, he doing it through just putting the videos out. And Tip is calling in. Like everybody has their own way of from promoting, if that makes sense. So I'm not going down everybody, but the people that pulled out, if it's not injury, family related, listen, L is an L. You work hard. You try to get the taste out of your mouth and come right back. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, don't just give up on yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the majority of, I think, people mindset. Like, you might get in a perfect example. You might go into spawn. It might not be a good day. You get that defeated mindset, and then you don't go back type shit. Nah, keep going. You gonna get better eventually. Like, you're gonna have your peaks, you're gonna have your lows, but you keep going, keep being consistent. That shit is it's gonna pick up. You see what I'm saying? And I know that firsthand because a year ago when I first started at the gym, like I wasn't getting dog walk, but at the end of the day, like they was amateurs. I can tell this. You see what I'm saying? Now it's like I'm competing at a high level with them. You see what I'm saying? Like the thinking isn't, if that makes sense. The thinking what used to make me sweat, like stuff like that. Like I was always conditioned, had a certain conditioning. But now it's like I'm thinking with these people. So at the end of the day, you just got to keep going and keep progressing. But I'm gonna run these miles now. So I appreciate you letting me call in.
All
Hello.
right, all right. Nah, yeah, I heard everything, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Trying you again.
Yeah, buddy.
We hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Oh, sweet. Thanks so much for the opportunity to get on this community and talk a little bit. I'm new to the community, but man, I'm in that light heavyweight division. I'm 44, I'm 44 years old, and it would be just like a dream come true to come up there and get this event with y'all because man, we like family here. I realize that when people drop out, it looks bad. It's just bad all around for everybody, bad for business, bad for the publicity. But you, Ness, man, you keep it real. I mean, you give us this space and your time and dedication to this channel, bringing us the news and that interview with Turkey Al Sheikh, that was just off the chain. I mean, you put in the work, and as a token of gratitude, we got to be men of our word. If we're gonna come on in and sign up, that man, you sign on the dotted line, you're signing in blood, and I just think it ain't fair. But at the same time, I just want to keep it positive. It ain't gonna be no disaster out there. People gonna make it what it is. The fan base, fighters, all that dedication, that pride, that love for the sport. I know it's gonna shine through because this is a real deal community right here. And I'm so glad to be a part of it. And I'm training. I've been training for the past like 10 years and stuff, but not formal boxing, like just kind of fitness type boxing, like that Mayweather gym type shit. Just hitting the bags, I really ain't doing no sparring, so I'm gonna be like real novice in there. But I'll be damned if I don't come out and try my hand with y'all. If I'm allowed to, if I make the grade, shit like that. I pay my way. I'm a truck driver right down here in the oil fields in West Texas.
Nice.
We working at long hours, yeah, in the hot sun. And then I put in a little bit of road work. I'm talking a little bit of road work. I ain't trying to seem like no beast, man. My wind ain't what it should be, but I mean, we do that. So there's expendable income. At the same time, I'll just be loving for that opportunity. So if you can give me a little bit of information on where to sign up, like where to look for, because I heard like people like Lobo, Chino, and Tip, and CP, and all the rest of them. Like, wow, these cats, they're really about it, and they inspire me, and I want to be great like them, And but I ain't trying to like overshadow or nothing. I just keep staying in my lane and do what I do. But hearing these guys come on every day, oh man, it just means the world to me. It damn sure makes my shift go smooth. But man, it inspires me for something better. I think I missed my chance in my youth, but knowing that you guys are here today, man, it just brings a smile to my face. I can't wait to jump on when you come live. Man. This is how it is. So shout out to you, Ness, man. That's my call, man. Just showing that love, that appreciation, man.
I
Hell yeah.
appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you, man.
Mm.
Yeah, man. In terms of signing up, it all depends on what event you're looking to do. We got. I think this might be Hansley Bobo.
Yeah, what's up? You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me know if the audio goes out or anything. You can
Nah,
take
you
me out, put me
straight.
back in.
Nah, you straight. You straight.
Bet. Yeah, man, I'm excited to fight. I know a lot of people was talking, people pulled out and just like the prior caller was talking like, this is if anything is going to motivate more people to fight the next fight. So, I know I'm fighting this fight and I'm ready to fight. I'm excited. Um people pull out for different reasons. It's all good. I think the testament is when you come back and you fight and you keep fighting, you fight again. Just like who's the guy that got injured? That got injured
Rocky.
sparring today
Rocky.
and had to pull out.
Rocky from Florida.
Yeah, Rocky. Yeah, he's yeah. The real testament is if he recovers, which I hope he recovers, and then he come back and then fights again. That's gonna show everybody that that he's committed and he's strong, and it's gonna keep kind of the border war spirit alive. So I'm excited to fight. Even though people have been pulling out. So and props to you, Ness, for this is a lot of work. I can tell when you're tired too. You putting in work, but big ups to doing this event, sticking it out. So for sure.
Nah, appreciate it, man. I just hate that we're not, able to have the successful event that I envisioned. Losing out on some of these fighters, I'm sure will affect the ticket sales. So the way that it looks in there when y'all fighting, that's the whole point of going to Wisconsin. It's like, is a sold out location every time we go. So losing Chino is crazy. I need a last minute heavyweight, man.
Mhm.
Where y'all at? But shout out to you, man,
Yeah, I
because you
think
you yourself had some fallouts. Like people fell out from your original fight. So shout out to you for sticking with it.
yeah, I had like four people cancel. But it's all good. It's all good. I mean, people got lives, people got things they doing. I mean, I heard it happens in all the other in some of the other amateur fights as well.
No, it
But
does. It does.
um
But that's what
but the
I
big thing,
thought. It does. I'm sorry. I know the audio is not always two way, and it does happen in every other amateur event. This is nothing different, but it fucking sucks because we're like a community. So it's like, yeah, I would rather see a total
right,
stranger pull out versus a dude that's been calling into the show 7 years talking about he want to fight.
right, right. So I think even though the main event fight that you was talking about, even though that guy pulled out, just like you said, there's more fights on this fight than the other ones that you had in Las Vegas and the other one in Wisconsin. Um, we're like 2.5 weeks to 1 week out. People can still upload videos. You can still show the video and promote the fight. Me and Anthony sparred today, um, so I'm gonna confirm with him whether he's cool. We send that. So just there's little stuff we can do to keep the hype going. I'm just like I said, I'm excited to fight. I'm sure everybody else who's on the card, they're excited and they're working out. So yeah, man, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Yes, sir, man. I hope so, man. Hopefully you make it there. Everything is good. I appreciate you calling in. We got Z Chino. What up?
Yo, what's going on, Nuff?
What up? Bro, that
Yo, this is
was
my
that
first
was a
call,
mistake.
man.
That was a mistake. That was Adrian. He didn't know what I already knew. I knew you wasn't fighting, so he matched that by mistake.
No, it was all good. I was just doing my part by communicating, man. I ain't know, like you said, it was a mistake, but I still want to make sure it wasn't nothing that I had was misleading you or misinforming you on. But man, salute to you, man. Thanks for giving us a great platform, to get out there and display our talent, our bravery. Salute to everybody who putting in that pain and putting their talent on display for the world to see, man. It's not easy, just like it's not easy calling in. So I salute everybody, win, lose, or draw. Shout out to everybody in the community. Going forward, man, I just think as men, yeah, we gotta do better about keeping our word, man. My fight fell through for reasons I don't want to talk about, but let's know how serious I was. I'm still serious. You guys just gotta find that motivation and that courage deep within, man. Stop playing with people's time, man. That's all I had to say, man. I ain't had too much to say, but just let me know when you get a date on the next one, and I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and get serious and lock in.
All right. All right.
All right.
Appreciate you. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And don't forget, it's not too late to sign up, especially if you're a heavyweight, man. Let me know. Check in with me. But that is a wrap. We right back at it, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for an evening show. And that's GTO. We out.